mean, we could go straight into the shit and go to Fort Cockeye.
Power 1. This is Alpha Main. Listen, we're giving you the rank of Major starting now. Just keep it.
Well, I was either gonna send us to Patreon Lounge or OSHA HQ.
Patreon would be a nice thing.
Literally this shit. Because it looks like Mako's pushing down to Bravo.
Yeah, I figured we'd let them have their fun. Have some fun of our own.
Feed me a shit sandwich and I'll eat at both ends first.
Also, that's very, very good to hear, though, Whoops, because as a dude who is now stuck with the Rangers for 90 days, stuck is a kind of fuck word to use, but I would like to do more deep watch grass grow.
Are under attack at Point Michigan. Out.
Any of you guys in the Milsim?
I'm waiting for the next train.
No. I'm going for BCT 17 because I fucking missed 16.
There you go. Do
yeah,
it.
I'm waiting for the next. I'm waiting for the next train.
Is there anything specific I need to do to like join any squad or anything?
No. So you will, once you complete BCT, you will automatically get placed into a roster of whatever squad 1 through 3 needs you.
Okay.
So currently, my squad, the marksman squad, is full. But Joker 3 still has open slots, and I think Joker 2 and 1 have plenty of slots.
Yeah, I kind of fill a recce role just kind of naturally. I'm not like the world's greatest shot, but when it comes to like situational awareness and call-out type shit, I'm pretty good at that naturally.
They've kind of changed.
Hey, sir, I just saw you shoot 3 of our teammates on the hill. Not for real, fuck you.
They've changed the way stuff kind of goes now for Rangers, but essentially, once you guys go through BCT, you guys are going to be just basic infantry in some sense. And then they're going to host Ranger School, and then you guys can try out to get tabbed if you want. And that typically, doesn't that follow typically right after BCT? Whoops.
When do they do RASP?
It used to be shortly after BCT. They had to change everything because mine and T-Skin's class and Whoops, we had to reanimate essentially, so we didn't pass our day 2 and we had to retake it. And so they learned a lot from us telling them what we told them essentially, because Ranger School used to be a lot shorter, like as in the sense of you do BCT, and then like a few weeks later you can do RASPs, and then it's day 1, day 2, like right off the bat. But now they've changed the training scheduling essentially to allow you guys to learn a little bit more basic skills and what they expect, the cadre expect to see during Ranger School, rather than throwing you guys in like a pit of fire like it was done to us.
I don't mind a little burn.
As long as I kind of have an idea of like what to expect when it comes to like, this is shit that you should know beforehand types.
Well, okay, so if you join, I'm assuming most of y'all are part of the Discord.
Yeah, I joined
your Discord today.
Okay, so essentially, once you guys go through BCT, you're going to get put into the Ranger Regiment chat. Essentially, there's going to be an info chat. There, anything you guys need to know,
All stations, this is
loadout
Alpha
regulation, roster, etc. And they also just now recently added the Ranger School Steady Count, so that's also a big plus. So you guys will know what to expect if you guys check that channel. I don't want to be someone who fucking teacher, but study regularly. Then you'll know what to expect. That wasn't really a thing when, at least I don't remember it when I was going through, and it just was kind of a hellstorm when we got into Ranger School, because there were a lot of things they were pointing out, and they're good pointers, I'm not gonna lie, but we just didn't know to think of that or expect that because we didn't know. But you guys will know. There is
I would like to think it's that too. You know how Mako's together, not to cut you off, but you know how Mako's together, all the DA's units get together and do shit together, like Tripwire or whatever else. And it's very rare that we get together like this. And shit, the last, what, 4 or 5 days we've been doing this together, Rich? And I would think that it'll help the new guys get acquainted with how things are run, especially how you would want your stick ran and stuff like that, if that makes sense. And that'll help them along too with Ranger School and shit too. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you guys go through DCT, and you guys are going to try out for RASP, is pretty much it's a pass. There's no like pass or fail. It's just show up and learn and you'll pass. But day 1 and day 2, I would this is what I took away from it. Get a good group of you guys, add each other on Discord or on Xbox or PS, and if you guys are dedicated enough to it, just run pub ops. Not pub ops, just run pubs and practice basic stuff. Get a good balance chemistry, you know, like the 4 guys I went through with that I know the most from that school. We would just practice for 2 weeks before our prior day 2, part 2, to essentially just build good team chemistry. And that's like one thing I heavily emphasize on is like building good team chemistry, because you're not going to be able to read everybody's mind, but you'll get a pretty good idea what your buddy wants to do if you guys are in this shit.
Also, don't be afraid to ask.
Yes, don't be afraid to ask. And then also, if you see something, like, one thing they did with us, I am sure they'll do with you guys, is they're going to randomly assign SLs and TLs during the school. So you guys are going to have to step up and actually lead. And if you're not in charge during one portion of the op for the school, you know, and you notice something, just step up and say something. You know, it doesn't hurt. That's what I learned.
And to answer that person's question of when the next class was too, is it's not this Saturday, but I believe it was next weekend. They haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be sometime next.
It's always the week following BCT.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, that did answer my question that I asked you.
When is the next BCT?
Yeah, I asked you. They
Not this weekend, but the following.
I'm sorry, I had this muted while I was talking to everybody in Discord.
Well, we.
Earlier question about Sapper, we're waiting on head count, and that's a great question. I'll push it up with you, but we actually have to do a recall because they rewrote MOEs. Basically, everybody with a Sapper pad got to get recalled.
I remember Wick saying that because they were adding some stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, and they've changed how they want things done. Basically, every Sapper class has been different than the one before, depending on what GM is there and how they work on it. The new MOE is supposed to lock all that shit down. So, waiting. That's the answer I can give you.
That's a good enough answer. I'll just keep an eye out.
I'll let you know if I see it.
I already told Ryan and them about the 2 candidates I would want to sign for 3-1. Since technically
I'll let you know, dude. Always do.
Plus, you're in our Discord.
Is there any air transport available this time?
But yeah, I would recommend, like, if you guys all just kind of get together, get on, you know, every once in a while, if you guys are on, you know, run together in pubs.
Yeah, the best we can do.
Build chemistry. Chemistry is what I took away is a good thing.
I usually roll a T-skin when I find it, but I'm just gonna ask.
Shit, I know better than you.
Just happened to be here.
I was just playing for a while. Teach you all the bad habit.
Right, and how to chew tobacco and swallow it.
All the bad things, all the
Right.
bad things. That's what I like, though.
Right. Rich, will we have to redo Ranger School if they are redoing it like that? Because if we have to redo Sapper School, I'm thinking we probably have to redo Ranger School.
I think we have to retab. I think a Ranger tab is a Ranger tab, from what I understood.
Fair enough.
Your training's not training too much. Just everything Sapper is changing. Well, not everything. There's enough of it changing that everybody needs to be recalled.
Like when I was saying they're changing the Ranger School in the sense of they're all, like actually giving the guys basic training before they drop them into Ranger School. So you know how like we just got dropped into day 1 and day 2 and not really, we knew what to somewhat expect, but not really what to expect. It's that.
Fair enough.
So the mount training they did last week. What else training did they do? I can't remember. I missed a lot. I had shit I had to do with my pregnant wife.
Oh, no worries, y'all. Because I was there last week, you know, for the training. Because they canceled all the trainings this week and things like that. And then,
I mean, if you guys are in the Discord, speak up too. Say like, you know, we're gonna try out, and we want to practice some things. I guarantee you, majority of the cadre will be more than willing to help you guys. I would say I'd help you, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. Like, I can help you with some stuff, but there is a lot of stuff I still have yet to learn.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I know I'm going to be struggling on is just memorization of like the controlling type stuff for, you know, canting and leaning and shit like that, because I still struggle with that. I've been working on that even today.
They don't even, that's not even part of it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's literally like you line up in a stack. Did you go through the door or did you fucking stop? Like, that's the big thing. Like, it's common sense shit.
Yeah, so that's all shit that I've actually got pretty well due to practicing on ranges in real life. So like I kind of know how to shoot and move. Communication is still something I need to learn also.
That's going to be the big one. Communication is what I really want.
Yeah, communication.
And also, for anyone that wants to practice for the BCT, there's a training area at Mob. Look at it. Map down at the south corner of Mob.
I'll be honest with you, dude, on BCT. You guys even train.
Yeah, you don't need to train.
You show up, you pass.
As long as you guys
that's pretty fair.
As long as you guys have a fucking brain, you'll pass BCT.
You know your left from your right. That's the big thing.
Yeah, I'm fucking fucked. Sorry guys, I'll just leave now.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Sorry, Cheesecake.
Don't blow yourself up.
Yeah.
The big thing is, on the grenade range, don't blow up the cadre on the grenade range. And don't stand out there and do a lot of fire exercise.
Bring out the cadre on the grenade range or something like that.
The big thing I would say to do is run through the. So if you look on the base, there is a shooting range at the far end. You'll see like a little obstacle course, and if you follow to the back, there's an entrance to a shooting range. Get used to running that range with the pistol with a 20. Well, I think they let you reload in BCT if I remember right, didn't they?
They do.
Yeah, get used to running that range because you'll get. That range is the only thing that'll really screw you up. You don't want to miss a target, and you want to make sure that you just hit every target. That's the big thing, is you want to make sure you get those targets. Because I think they even let you, because you ran through it with a freaking a fucking M60 or a Mark 48, didn't you, Rich?
I think they let us use M16s now.
Okay, yeah, I know, because somebody in my
I ran it through with a pistol.
Ran through it with a freaking, like a M60. It might have been cheek clapper, I don't know. But like halfway through the first one, all I heard was, shit, no, I didn't mean to hit reload. And it's a damn slow-ass reload, just had to wait.
You give me an M16 in 2025, I'm going to be pissed.
Alpha main to all stations.
Well, I think that's what you do BCT with, is the M16.
They used to have you guys, at least when Whoops and I went through, it was the Bacon M4. The Bacon M, did they re-add it?
I think it was
I didn't see it earlier when I was looking for it.
So, typically they'll have you run the Bacon M4, but I recommend using the handgun, because the handguns, you're going to have to reload. There's a lot of targets.
If you get the 17 with the 24-round mag, you should have 5 or 6 rounds left over if you hit every target once. So, but I mean, you need to. I would say get used to that because they tuck a couple into a corner that if you're not paying attention, you will walk right past.
Is that's the CQ course, or is that just like a flat range?
Yeah, CQ course. So if you go to the shit,
yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
And go back.
Yeah,
no, I know the one you're talking about.
If you guys want to just check it out, just here, we'll be on
Cyanide capsule. Let's go.
BCT now? Because they didn't do it when I went through.
I can't remember what. It was
No, I think
this
it's
room
only
in
DA
BCT.
units.
No. This was Ranger School. This was Ranger School stuff.
Oh, was it Ranger? Oh, fuck. I get it so mixed up. Dude, I've done so much fucking
It was
schools
just,
now.
it was the flat range there, and then the fucking CQ course is what they did for shooting.
You'll do a lot of stupid shit on this one. The big thing is make
Like
sure
the
you
walk
only
and
shoot
shoot.
your target. That's the big thing.
Lane 2, why are you shooting at range 5?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
Hey, you're just trying to help the other guy, man.
So the big thing is, like, you'll come through this obstacle course, they'll have it fucking freed up. There'll be fire and smoke.
There's a live fire that's gonna go through.
So, like, when you get to this, they're just ramming at you with an LMG over your head. Yeah. So the big thing is, don't fucking stand up through here. That's the big. You'll go up and over, blah blah blah. Then when you get here, I think you have like what is it, a minute 30? Or is it you basically have to get through here in a minute. So get used to this course with a pistol or whatever. Over here. Oh yeah, don't fall off the ladder either. They will give you so much shit if you fall off that ladder. So like, just get used to these target placements. And like I said, you got like a minute to get through here. And if every target missed is a problem. Also, if you're going to reload, make sure because they will yell at you. No, they don't.
I'm 12.
I'm an 8-year-old boy.
But if you guys decide to go to Ranger School, key takeaways I learned: communication and stepping up as a leader is what I got away with it. And that means, can you understand basic communication? Another thing you're gonna have to learn is how to do land nav. You know how to do like an 8-data grid. Like I'm still perfect at it.
Can I use a DAG?
I can't even do that.
They're gonna make you got at least when we went.
don't know why he would have been doing a land nav. Because he's literally one of the first guys that started VRT. I'm pretty sure he's done
dots?
that.
Yeah. That was a little...
Actually, that was the one part of the training I was really upset with, because I didn't feel like I had to do anything.
Yeah, we didn't really have to do
I can read
anything.
an 8-digit with the dagger real fucking quick.
No, they want you to be able to do, like he said, one guy gets to use the Garmin.
One guy gets Garmin,
then-
and the rest of y'all have to use protractors and the marker.
The
and
big
map
thing is
and-
make sure you pay attention, because it took me